Mountain Hawks have yet to beat a ranked team. They've played a bunch of close games as well. Most recently, last Saturday, a senior day win over Holy Cross, 9-7. Colgate leads the all-time series with Lehigh. This is the 52nd meeting. Colgate 29-22. The first meeting all the way back in 1956. Lehigh winning last year in Bethlehem, and we are underway. Scott Cole quickly the pull off the pass, and the backup goes to Colgate and the sideline to nothing. Offensively, Colgate comes in averaging just under 13 goals per game. Lehigh 10. Colgate offensively overall has been better. The Raiders also have been buoyed by extra man situations where they lead the Patriot League, and off the draw could not be corralled. Still loose. Finally, the ground ball to Raul Ocho Terrena. And Ocho Terrena gives Lehigh the possession with a 1-0 lead. Lehigh has come in here and landed the first couple of blows to take the early 2-0 lead. Mentioned a battle-tested team, 7 games for the Mountain Hawks this year, decided by 2 goals or less. That Holy Cross win last week. Lehigh had Princeton on the ropes, a nationally ranked side down in New Jersey. Princeton was able to come up with a win in that game, but Lehigh did lead it. And Colgate this year, again, talking to the head coach of the Raiders earlier today, said, you know what, we're intense, we're focused, and you could see that intensity down in that sideline huddle. And Matt Carworks also talked about his team just wanting to play looser, not worry about mistakes, say, hey, you know what, this happens, let's go, let's do this harder. We turn the ball over, we're going to try to get it right back. And Lehigh, the quick draw control win, and the Mountain Hawks, this is here. Lehigh has come in and opened up a 4-0 lead on Colgate. Colgate with a face-off win. Johnny Hartzell doing the honors, though Procaccini takes it right back for Lehigh with 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Giovanni Procaccini fending off a body check, but then throws the ball away. Picked up, kept alive by Armstrong, and nope, he didn't. But that's how the quarter comes to an end. And for Lee, if you're a Raider fan, you're happy that the first quarter is retired, and the Raiders look to flip the script here in quarter number 2. All Lehigh, looking at the numbers, the Mountain Hawks leading 4-0. Shots 11-7 for the visitors. Shots on goal 7-1. Ground balls 6-4 Mountain Hawks. Matt Lacombe does have 3 saves. Clears Lehigh not great, 3 for 6. Colgate 6 for 6. Face-offs 4-1 Lehigh. The big number, though, that jumps out to me as well, turnovers. Colgate has had 6 turnovers. Lehigh just 1. And on a procedural call, Lehigh gets the ball off the face-off, so things continuing to go the Mountain Hawks' way here. And Giovanni Procaccini, an architecture major, now can't build his way out of that. And a takeaway by Max Yates. The long pole shooting and a save made by Pacone. So for Colgate, the clear fails. Lehigh then gets basically what amounts to an empty net goal, and Quinn Armstrong has 7 in his last 2 games for Lehigh. And a whistle, both sides arguing for their respective call here. Lets one in. Down to a minute 20, though, in the first half. And we go back to X for a draw here. Right through the legs of Kyle Runmel, and it's scooped up, and Max Yates controls and works the spin cycle at the defensive end. Yates then knocks his man down, going for a body check. Yates, quick unsettled possession here for Colgate Minikis. Minikis can't get his hands free. McAuliffe, so it's Liam from Rory. 11th of the season for the 6'4" first year from Manhasset. And let's see how Colgate can turn things around here with that goal in the opening minute of the quarter. Lehigh, though, a face-off win. Dow quickly swings it on ahead to Quinn Armstrong. Armstrong, 3 of Lehigh's 5 first-half goals, but Colgate with the early answer here in the third quarter. A 6-0. 2 goals today, 27 for the season, as he continues his march up the Lehigh record books. Aiden Decker, the dish off there on the goal by Cole. Procaccini ends up on the ground after a collision with Runmel. And Procaccini's going to bring it across and get picked up by Max Yates. 30th of the season now for Hunter Druin, and that leads all Raiders. That being said, Colgate's not realistically been able to capitalize on any goals and turn them into kind of a downhill momentum and snowball anything together. And it comes back to X and Dow, another face-off win for Lehigh. Face-offs have been one of Colgate's Achilles' heels. But again, Colgate, after scoring, has not been able to put multiple goals back-to-back together. Face-off violation on Colgate. And Kyle 10. A tremendous pass, and how skill of a play was that to catch the pass by Minikis while he was running. One last face-off, and that will do it, but momentum is on the side of the home team. Lehigh is a 6-5. So we're set for the fourth. Colgate nationally ranked. Lehigh looking for its first nationally ranked win this season. Colgate, remember, was picked 8th in the preseason coaches poll. 8th of 9 teams, and the Raiders right now trying to hang on to first place, but they are down by a goal. And another face-off win for Lehigh. Sean Dow has been fantastic today for the Mountain Hawks. And the light towers have taken full effect as we move into the early evening in central New York on what's been a cold and wet. Pecora at the other end has won that. 8 saves to 4 for Lacombe, who had 18 against Army last weekend. That being said, the Raiders have not gone away. Rummel had the draw, when it was underneath him, forced off it, and Richard Checo scoops up the ground ball for Lehigh. Checo, only a sophomore, 5'9", 175 out of Oakton, Virginia. Giovanni Procaccini fends off the bump from Michael Kyle. Line for 30 goals for Colgate. Rory the older, Liam the younger. And Colgate a face-off win and a chance to tie the game here. Rummel's going to lead it on ahead. Max Yates couldn't get the pass. Scramble for the ground ball. Finally, Yates has it. Danger there for Colgate, but the Raiders walk the balance beam and don't fall off. 51 to go in the fourth quarter. Quinn Armstrong back-to-back 4-goal games. The Mountain Hawks had a huge run right before the media timeout. So Colgate finds itself down by 2 yet again. The Raiders have had a couple of different chances to tie, most recently after the last takeaway, but a ball thrown away, and then Lehigh cashes in at the other end to make it 8-6. Big draw here, and it's Sean Dow that wins it. Diving check attempt missed him. Now Procaccini runs into a double team. And a whistle and a penalty, I think, on Colgate here. Or did Lehigh get a timeout? Looks like Lehigh got a timeout. Colgate players thought that there was not possession maybe there. They looked displeased. We'll keep it right here with play in the fourth quarter. And a huge face-off here. Lehigh is dominated on draws today, 12-4. Rummel stick tied up. Everybody ends up on the ground, still loose. Scott Cole finds the ground ball as it got swatted at by a Colgate defender in a fortuitous bounce for the visitors from Bethlehem. 3:20 to play in the fourth quarter. The last time the Mountain Hawks were here, the Raiders beat them in overtime 9-8. Will history repeat itself? If you're a Lehigh fan, you're hoping Michael Jordan, kind of a last dance celebration there, kind of putting the hands up saying, you know, what did I do? So 4 goals for Cole, 4 goals for Armstrong, and the Raiders again down by 2. So Colgate is going to need 10 to win this game. With under 3 minutes to play, another face-off win for Lehigh. No, Down gets bumped and he lost the ball. Terrific job there for Colgate by John Carabine to free it on up. And Colgate's called timeout.